Welcome to our channel, Animalverse. Today we bring you the list of top 10 biggest snakes in the world. Once again, we've scoured the world to find the biggest snakes alive today. For this list, we're looking at the length and the weight of snakes around the planet to find which has the most mass. Join us on our journey as we travel from the tropics of South America to the wetlands of Central and Southern Africa, and on into the jungles of Southeast Asia as we discover the top 10 world's biggest snakes. Don't forget to be sure to hit the red subscribe button below and ring the bell to make sure you never miss our latest videos. So kicking off our list of the biggest snakes in the world, we have the Cuban Boa. As the name would suggest, the Cuban Boa can be found in and around the island of Cuba in the Caribbean. Typically found in tropical or scrub forest locations, the Cuban has been known to grow to 4.8 meters in length and weigh an impressive 27 kilos. Unusually for snakes, this particular species has been known to hunt for fruit bats in groups, working together to capture their prey. Now, if that's not scary, I don't know what is. Next on the list, and at number 9, is the dark-spotted Anaconda. Usually found in a northern area of Brazil, the dark-spotted Anaconda tends to prefer lowland swampy locations, where it can make use of its preference for being able to creep up on potential prey semi-submerged. As with all our top 10 biggest snakes today, this fellow will dispatch its prey by constriction, literally squeezing the life out of anything it can grab. This version of Anaconda is not quite as long as the Cuban Boa at number 10, but will usually weigh significantly more, coming in at 30 kilograms and 3 meters in length. Our number 8 is the Boa Constrictor. At an average weight in excess of 45 kilos and up to 4.3 meters in length, the Boa Constrictor really starts to get us into monster snake territory. The boa can be found across most of South America and has also been recognized as a major invasive species of snake in the Florida Everglades. They prefer to live alongside rivers where they can make the most of their ability to swim, or make use of abandoned animal burrows where they can lay in wait for an unsuspecting victim to cross their path. Boas are normally solitary creatures and will normally wait for prey to come to them. However, if times are somewhat barren in terms of available food, they will actively hunt anything they believe they can take down without much of a fight. Number 7 is the yellow anaconda. Known for being dangerous and unpredictable around humans, the yellow anaconda is not a snake that would likely make a loving pet, which is possibly why they've been put on the list of snakes and other reptiles that are illegal to bring into the United States, due to so many being dumped, just like the boa in the Everglades National Wetlands. Strangely, this type of anaconda will also known to be a cannibal, but usually prefers wading birds, fish, and other amphibians, but will also take larger prey such as deers and capybaras. The yellow anaconda has been known to grow up to 4.6 meters and weigh up to 55 kilos. Rounding out the first half of our top 10, and at number 6 of our giant snakes, is the scrub python. Located in the scrub forest, hence its name, of Indonesia and Australia, the scrub python has been reported to grow up to 7 meters in length and recognized by the Guinness Book of Records as one of the longest snakes ever recorded. Although, to be fair, they're more regularly found at lengths of around 5 meters or so, which is still way too big for my liking. That said, the scrub python doesn't have the mass of an anaconda, so it is a little more limited as to what it can go after in terms of prey. But small mammals, birds, and lizards are definitely on the menu. This snake may weigh around 30 kilos. However, one of these guys was caught in Australia and weighed a reported 50 kilos. Incidentally, that particular guy was released, so if you're ever in Queensland, mind where you go. Number 5 is the Indian python. One of the more laid-back versions of python on our list today, the Indian python will not normally try to attack first, even when threatened. They can usually be found close to riverbanks where they can ambush any potential prey. They're also very good swimmers, using the rivers in preference to moving on hard ground. Other area you can find the Indian python will include open forest, woods, rocky outcrops, grassland, and swamps. When reproducing, the Indian python can lay about 100 eggs at a time. As the name would suggest, They can be found predominantly in and around the Indian subcontinent, where the biggest specimen to be recorded so far was located, tipping the scales at a mightily impressive 52 kilos and a length of more than 4.5 meters. At 4 is the African rock python. Widely feared within its natural habitat of sub-Saharan Africa, the African rock python is second only to the anaconda in terms of overall mass. It is believed that some large examples can weigh up to 90 kilos, which when you consider this species of python doesn't normally grow to the length of the others on our list, you can easily imagine just how big and scary one of these guys would appear if you happen to trip over one. The African rock python can, like many other constrictor species, be found close to rivers and other water sources. However, it's also not unusual to see them in forests and even near desert habitats. As we know, snakes tend not to be vegetarian, and this particular species certainly lives up to that billing. According to the Encyclopedia of Life, the African rock python holds the record for the largest meal ever consumed by a snake, when a 5-meter-long African took down a 59-kilo impala and swallowed the lot. Strangely, many people think it's a great idea to actually own a rock python as a pet. We start our top 3 with the reticulated python. Thought to be the world's longest snake, the reticulated python can be found at lengths exceeding 6 meters and can weigh more than 75 kilos. It can be found across the Indian subcontinent and Southeast Asia and likes to live in rainforests and grasslands, but specifically close to water. In fact, the reticulated python is one of the best open water swimmers of all snakes, being regularly sighted far out to sea. It will normally look to prey on the likes of rats, bats, and other rodents, but larger specimens will also attack monkeys, deer, and pigs. Unfortunately, the reticulated python is one of the few snakes known to actively prey on humans. There are many reported claims of people being eaten by a reticulated python, where the victim has been found inside the snake. Searchers have typically killed the snake and found the victim still inside. However, only 2 incidents are known to have been filmed and publicized. Once again, this is a very popular snake species as a pet. You have been warned. Our number 2 is the Burmese Python. The record for the world's heaviest snake goes to a Burmese python called Baby, weighing a colossal 182 kilos and nearly 6 meters in length. We think someone with an active sense of humor was in charge of naming reptiles at the location in which he was held. Whilst Baby was, we believe, a captive snake, you can find this snake's natural habitat in and around southern Asia. They will need a permanent source of water and are most likely to be found in swampy and marsh-like locations, although do remember to always check above you if you're hiking in these areas, as the Burmese python is also known to hang out in trees. At number 1 is Hollywood's favorite snake, the green anaconda. Also known as the giant anaconda, this particular snake has been known to weigh up to 98 kilos and are regularly known to reach more than 4 meters in length. Common across most of the northern countries of South America, the anaconda can be found floating just beneath the surface of the water, waiting patiently for prey to pass by. Like many constrictors, the anaconda will typically look to feed on small mammals, birds, fish, and other amphibians. However, they will also take on tapir, turtles, and even each other. Whilst the anaconda gets a bad rap as a man-killer, there are no confirmed acts of an anaconda eating a human. Thanks for watching. It's been fun having you with us. Did you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. We'll see you again soon.